Maddison Russo is a TikToker that went viral for faking cancer. Not only that, she decided to use her fake diagnosis as a way to make money. Russo made several social media posts claiming she had stage 2 pancreatic cancer, leukemia, and a football-sized tumor on her back. She began to fake her illness in January of 2022. Over the course of several months, Russo acted as a cancer patient in order to gain sympathy from her audience. In April of 2022, she made a post on Facebook explaining her bucket list of so-called illnesses, claiming the cancer had spread to her blood and now had leukemia. Russo would complete 6-mile runs after her quote-unquote chemotherapy sessions. She became an inspiration to those who felt all hope was lost, even pulling at the heartstrings of good-hearted people. Russo gained an audience on TikTok and Facebook by being a phony. She was a master manipulator, being able to lie with complete confidence. In reality, she was a healthy 19-year-old teen from Iowa who had recently graduated from St. Ambrose University, while also landing an internship at her dream job. During all this, Russo was a guest speaker at St. Ambrose University, the National Pancreas Foundation in Chicago, and made an appearance on a podcast for Project Purple. Lying through her teeth in front of thousands of people, acting in the ways of deception, Maddison Russo had set up a GoFundMe account to receive money. Tom Bolin was the account manager who took donations on Russo's behalf. That way, it wouldn't draw suspicion. She continued to milk the situation by posting fake chemotherapy sessions, using actual cancer patient photos, and trying to gain sympathy. Russo claimed she was fighting for her life, when in reality she was scamming doctors, universities, and good-hearted people. One man donated $1,000 because he felt bad that a young woman was going through a cancer diagnosis. Her lies began to catch up with her after cashing out the $37,000 raised from the GoFundMe account. Add this on top of the fact numerous doctors and cancer patients had called her out for suspicious chemotherapy equipment. Maddison Russo had made several posts that gave her scam away. In January of 2023, somebody had reported her scams to the police. On the 23rd of January, Maddison Russo was taken into custody and charged with theft by means of deception. She was charged with a Class C felony, punishable by up to 10 years in prison. A few hours after her arrest, she was bailed out after Thomas Bolin posted a $10,000 cash bailout, the same man who set up her GoFundMe account. Apparently, the two had a secret relationship for about 3 years. Thomas Bolin was an older man with a wife and daughter. What makes this story more insane is that Russo raised over $100,000 from personal account donations, which is why she moved into an expensive condo and bought a new car. On the 30th of January, police would confiscate $30,000 from Russo's bank account, along with her new car, bank statements, medical equipment, and prescription pills. Maddie Russo became viral on TikTok after being exposed for lying about having cancer. Luckily for the GoFundMe donors, they have received all their money back.
I didn't do this for money or greed. I didn't do this for attention. I did this in an attempt to try and get my family back together. I come from an extremely broken and separated family ever since I was 2 years old. I was always told that, quote, I was the only one that could fix it, and I have tried for years. I thought if I said what I said, it would make everybody pull together.
On October 20th, 2023, Maddison Russo received 3 years probation, 100 hours of community service, and must pay $39,000 in restitution fees to the donors she scammed. Two popular influencers received federal drug charges after being caught with $3 million worth of cocaine. Raquel Marie Dolores Antiola, a rapper better known as Rocky, and Melissa Dufour, a fitness influencer, were both driving home from a house party in Houston. The two were headed to Atlanta, but were pulled over for a traffic violation in Mobile, Alabama. Officers decided to search the vehicle using a canine unit. Authorities were shocked to find 84 bundles of cocaine hidden in secret compartments of the SUV. The Ford Expedition's floor had been lowered and welded back together in order to provide more storage. The vehicle's back side panels had been hollowed out. Over 200 pounds of cocaine were hidden within the SUV. U.S. Border Patrol and local police took the two influencers to Mobile County Metro Jail on a $1 million bond. The two women are being charged with drug trafficking and face up to 10 years in federal prison. In May of 2022, a TikTok influencer with over 11 million followers decided to start a forest fire for views. Nashin Saeed, aka Dolly, had the bright idea of filming a video in front of burning bushes. This small fire then became a forest fire that ended up killing numerous wild animals. Located in Islamabad, Pakistan, a forest fire by the Magala Hills began to rapidly spread after Dolly would film a promotional video for a clothing brand. It was Islamabad's dry season, with temperatures reaching up to 50 degrees Celsius. This situation could have ended much worse. She deleted the video after receiving backlash for starting the fire. She claimed the fire was already there when she decided to film her promo video. Even then, this didn't make her look any better. She decided to monetize a forest fire instead of reporting the fire to authorities. In the end, an entire forest was nearly burned down, wild animals were killed, and Dolly denied any responsibility for her actions. An OnlyFans model fatally stabbed her boyfriend, then claimed to be a victim. On April 3, 2022, Christian Toby Obamseli was fatally stabbed by his girlfriend, Courtney Clenney, in their Miami condo apartment. Security guards were alerted a few moments prior to the stabbing. They knocked on the door but decided to wait outside for about 12 minutes, during which the model fatally stabbed her boyfriend. Afterwards, the 26-year-old model decided to call authorities. The 911 recording is disturbing because you can hear Christian going into shock after being stabbed in the chest. She then opened the door, where security witnessed a bloody scene. Not too long after, she was taken into custody for questioning. During her interrogation, Obamseli died from a single stab wound to his upper chest.
We have to inform you that Christian did not make it. Okay. Unfortunately, the doctors did what they could. And
Christian is dead.
Yes.
Oh my God. This is not real, right? Okay. No, there's no fucking way. Christian died? Can I please have a hug? Am I allowed to do that in here?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Relax. You'll be fine.
No.
Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Take deep breaths. Just take deep breaths. You're gonna be okay?
I need to hug my mom.
I'll talk to your parents and get them over here.
I cannot be left alone in like a room by myself
You won't be.
after this. No, that's not true. That's not real, right?
It is real.
Christian is dead.
Yes. They're not gonna lie.
I know, I just can't believe it.
For months, no one was arrested for 27-year-old Christian Obamseli's death. Several months later, Courtney Clenney was arrested at a rehab center in Hawaii. On August 26th of 2022, Courtney Clenney was charged with second-degree murder. She was denied bond and will remain in custody until her trial begins. Several recordings, footage, and police reports indicate the couple had a toxic relationship. Evidence suggests that Courtney was the aggressor on that fatal night. Elevator footage was captured months before the murder. It shows Courtney abusing Christian, repeatedly hitting and slapping the man. In one instance, Christian secretly recorded one of their arguments. You can hear Courtney yelling racial slurs at her boyfriend. Approximately 8 months prior to the murder, the couple would vacation at a Las Vegas hotel where a domestic dispute occurred. Courtney was taken into custody after throwing a glass bottle at her boyfriend. About 1 month before the fatal stabbing, she told the condo's management that she had recently been diagnosed with severe borderline personality disorder. A few days before the murder, police were called by the condo's management. There was a domestic dispute coming from the couple's apartment. To this day, Courtney Clenney remains in custody as she awaits her trial. A TikToker murdered his wife and another man with a handgun. Ali Nasser Abulaban, aka Jin Kid, is an influencer best known for his comedy skits. He became famous after his Tony Montana impressions went viral on TikTok. His YouTube channel, Jin Kid, would gather an audience of over 200,000 subscribers. A few years prior, Ali Abulaban fell in love with Anna Abulaban after meeting her at a US military base in Japan. Ali was a young soldier stationed in the same military base Anna's father had worked at. Within the first year of meeting Anna, he decided to marry her. Anna's best friend, Casey Conroy, described Ali as a controlling man who didn't want Anna to have friends. After the birth of their daughter Amara Abulaban, Ali wanted to become a famous influencer, then moved his family to San Diego. Shortly after moving to the vibrant city, Ali would become more controlling of Anna by constantly wanting to know where she was. Ali was extremely jealous when it came to Anna going out to clubs with her friends. Ali's cousin described the couple's relationship as abusive and at times toxic. Abulaban became more emotionally unstable after using cocaine regularly. Being famous, constantly high on cocaine, while being emotionally unstable is a recipe for disaster. On several occasions, Ali would rant on Instagram Live about his wife. He would also do drugs and drink while driving. He received backlash for acting reckless on Instagram Live. Ali's mental state began to spiral out of control. The influencer was hungry for power and actually believed he was Tony Montana. In early October, Anna would call police after Ali would physically abuse her and brandish a firearm in front of their daughter. Anna would then file for divorce on October 18th after Ali's erratic behavior became too much to handle. She forced him to move out of their high-rise apartment. On October 21st, 2021, Ali found out his wife was with another man after installing a spyware app on their 5-year-old daughter's iPad. He was able to hear everything going on within the apartment. Rayburn Cardenas Barone was giggling and talking with Anna, which enraged Ali. Although they were going through a divorce, Abulaban was outraged by another man hanging out with his wife. Around 3 p.m., he drove from his Mission Bay hotel to the high-rise apartment located in East Village, San Diego. He then used a copied key to enter the apartment unannounced. In a rage frenzy, he shot Rayburn 3 times at close range while he was sitting on the couch next to Anna. She screamed right before being shot in the forehead. Armed and dangerous, Ali left the apartment block to pick up his daughter from school, telling his daughter he had hurt mommy. Not too long after, the deranged influencer called his mom to confess what he had done. Still in shock, Abulaban phoned police to notify them of the 2 dead bodies located at the high-rise apartment. Abulaban said he found the bodies when he arrived and wasn't responsible for their deaths. Authorities tracked him through his phone and then arrested him on the Interstate 15 highway. Abulaban was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder and pleaded not guilty. If convicted, he faces the death penalty. Ali Abulaban was an emotionally unstable man who lost touch with reality after gaining a little bit of fame. Close friends of Ali say fame had changed him for the worse. Others claim he was always a bad man who felt superior to others, a complete megalomaniac who believed he was untouchable. Ali's cousin told a story about getting kicked out of a bar because Ali had whipped out a large bag of cocaine on the table. Abulaban began to embody the persona of Tony Montana even during his court appearances.
Mr. Boulevard.
Don't inject your own.
Okay. We're gonna take a break. Let's
You think I wanted that? Or I found your daughter? I wanted this! Who the are you?
Mr. Boulevard. Mr. Boulevard, I need you to stop.
My life is destroyed!
This story is about a man with a potential acting career that threw it all away because he couldn't control his rage.